evening from Japan, and what an incredible view you have got of tonight's activities. We are inside this enormous stadium, packed full of fans, cars, media, and a whole lot of lights as well. Myself, Kiri Bloor, Julian Porter, Molly Pettit and Seb Marshall are just the other side over there, so we'll be catching up with them in a bit. And Bex Williams is going to be talking through all of what is happening behind us in about half an hour's time. Julian, we're in a nightclub.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that, isn't it? Yeah, we look quite good when we look
when it's
at
in the
ours.
dark.
When it's in the dark, yeah. Yeah, exactly. I mean, they've sold quite a few tickets for tonight. I think it actually built up over the weekend as well for this stage. Brand new stage into here, you know what I mean? It's a super special. Last year, remember, they were here for the start ceremony only. Yeah. This year they get not really a start ceremony. They're going to get to meet the crews where we interviewed the drivers, and then they're going to get a firework display, lights, show, everything like that. And then they get to see a stage. So they've got more for their buck. Yeah, indeed. Well, the fans were pouring into the stadium earlier on. They've been queuing from about 1 o'clock. It is a good few hours later here, local time, in Toyota City. Okay, well, I'm going to remind you of what's coming up over the weekend, because we have got 4 days packed full of stages. Super special, as Julian said, tonight. Then 5:15 is where we are now for the first stage, finishing up at 8 o'clock tonight. Then 7 till 8:15 is stage 2 till 8, 8 till 8:15 is stages 9 to 16, and then 7 to 4 o'clock in the afternoon is stages 17 to 22. So that's what it's shaping up like. This is a very different rally, though, Julian. We've got super specials afoot every day, haven't we? Yeah, that's it. There's all sorts going on, and I mean, let's see, very, very different rally. But let's see, there could be all sorts of stories. Could be all sorts. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be fast-paced. But what do the drivers have to say about it? Well, let's check in and listen to what they have to say.
Rally Japan sure to be a special weekend for Toyota Gazoo Racing. Celebrations all round after another clean sweep of silverware, retaining the manufacturers, drivers and co-drivers' world titles. That success contributing to the increasing popularity of the sport in Japan. A warm welcome awaits the crews and one driver in particular.
For sure, it's very good for me to get a lot of fans, because long time, like rally fans, a long time they are waiting, but there is also like a new fans, which is new guys never seen about WRC, about rallying. I'm really expecting that even more people to come Service Park and hopefully on the stage as well, but for sure on the road section. Like, I have seen so many people on the road section last year, so that was brilliant.
Takamoto Katsuta looking forward to returning home and, all being well, another strong outing. The local hero leading Toyota's challenge in Japan last season, finishing third. Happy days.
Yeah, for sure it was good memory for me. Really long weekend and many things happened in that rally also. So for sure this year I feel like I have a bit more better, like, let's say, skills and more experiences and things, so I can perform better than last year for sure, but still, like, stage itself is very different than any other countries, so it's going to be a big challenge anyway. It's second year, so we have some knowledges and we know what kind of car you should bring there. One thing is very obvious, that Japanese stages are very twisty and narrow, so basically you need to have a very good, like, turning. I mean, car should have very good reactive car, and same time, like, you shouldn't, like, struggle with understeer, because you start even small amount of understeering, it's affecting a lot your time and your confidence, and you know, you cannot get reach very good time. So this is, I think, very important for Rally Japan stages.
Takamoto Katsuta heading home with hopes of another podium finish. The Japanese star finishing last season on a high, but his team, Toyota, denied a winning end to the campaign as Hyundai stole the show. A 1-2, Oit Tanak finishing runner-up to Thierry Neuville.
I enjoyed Rally Japan, to be honest, not only because we were competitive and we won the event, but also because the roads are are interesting. They are, I would say, very challenging in terms of pace notes because lots of slow corners, very narrow roads, lots of grip changes, and very often you're running in the forest. It's very dark most of the time. So that are additional challenges. But I enjoyed the event last year. The car was working fine. I always like when the roads are narrow and a bit tricky and twisty. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it again.
I mean, going back now, second time is definitely much easier than first time. It was one of the most kind of technical events I've ever done. Very narrow, twisty, deep in the forest. Kind of greasy roads, and it was altogether quite challenging. But I guess now going back, we have some know-how, we know a bit what to expect. It makes our lives a bit easier.
Well, I hope it's going to be easier than the Central Europe Rally. What I've seen and what I've heard, it's twisty, really twisty. The conditions are generally quite smooth. There is some grip changes, as we could see on last year's event, but it generally should be okay. Should be enjoyable. I mean, the country is nice, so I'm actually quite looking forward, even I know it's on tarmac.
The tarmac seems to be what we call quite low macro, so it's not a particularly abrasive tarmac for one. And then the other thing is that a lot of the stages are held in the forest, so the roads tend to be quite low traffic. They're really out in the countryside. They're in the deep forest, very narrow. So you tend to have the edges of the road very green, almost like a moss growing on the surface, and that also reduces the grip level available.
Yeah, it's quite different. It's definitely much more neat and tidy driving. You cannot really flow and push so much than usually on dry tarmac, that you can just really push the tire and the car much more. There you just need to, in Japan, you just need to follow the road. Let's say it's really narrow. You're not really pushing in some sections so much. You just need to keep it really clean.
Well, there we are. That's what the drivers think. Welcome to what is going to be one of the most incredible super special stages we have seen in a long time. Right now, what is happening? This is the start ceremony. The drivers and co-drivers, as you can see, Esa-Pekka Lappi behind us, they're all pouring in here. Bex Williams will be down here shortly. She will be speaking to the drivers and the co-drivers, team bosses. She'll be walking up and down, doing effectively a grid walk. But Julian, this is amazing.
Yeah, we are right in it. When we were first coming in, we were debating on where to go. I was like, let's get in amongst it. And we quite literally are in amongst it. But what a show that the Japanese are putting on here. It looks great when you look at it from further afield, be it the big screens and things like that. Yeah, proper. And then they got a sample on this, and then they do a stage as well.
So that's the thing. This is where the hype builds, but the serious business of a super special stage is coming up later. Of course, it's a fan pleaser, and those super specials are going to be happening throughout the weekend. This stadium is going to be a very busy stadium through the weekend. This incredible light show is just the half of it. Now, Julian, this is the start finish of this super special. Tell me what's happening tonight with the super special. They'll be side by side.
Yeah. So where the WRC FORUM8 Rally Japan sign, this is the start line and the finish line. 2 by 2. We're in lane 1 or 2, I'm not really sure. There is the other lane there. And they basically blast round. There's a figure of 8, obviously, because they've got to change sides, which happens with a bridge and a tunnel and that kind of stuff. So, yeah, it's a proper stage. But I tell you, this is tarmac that we're on, which normally super specials are on tarmac, but they're normally on gravel rallies. And the car's really lazy. It's really kind of like tall on stilts. This is tarmac car on a tarmac super special. I don't know when we've had one of those before. And I can't hear myself because of all the noise that's going on.
The noise is phenomenal. The atmosphere is incredible. This is Rally Japan. Now, like I said, it's not just myself and Julian here. Bex Williams will be here in a bit. But Molly Pettit and Seb Marshall, they're just the other side of the stadium. And the atmosphere, I'm sure, over there, guys, is it just as wild?
Yeah, this is absolutely incredible. Seb and I on one of the corners on the circuit inside the stadium. It's great to bring loud music and lights in here with the rally cars. We've decided to pick a spot here with this massive jump behind us and with fireworks. But
right on
Seb,
cue.
how are they going to approach this massive jump?
Yeah, so it is quite a tight entry into it. This longish corner tightens right on the apex. And then as the lights come up, you can see a little bit better the jump behind us. We've walked up that ramp. It's really steep. It means that the exit off it is going to be quite a significant jump, I think. There's no corners immediately after to catch the drivers out. So, yeah, it's a really cool super design here, and it feels like a Scalextric track.
It doesn't. From a co-driver's perspective, when you're preparing for a circuit like this inside a stadium, what's important?
I mean, it's not a fast stage, but there's so much going on. The notes will be really busy, much like they'll experience out on the stages tomorrow. So it's just 2 minutes probably of just keep breathing, absolutely flat out, you know. You'll be able to soak up the atmosphere a little bit with the lights, and obviously we just saw the fireworks. It's just a brilliant way to start the event, and of course we get to do it the next 3 nights as well.
And we do remember the Olympic Stadium in Athens. It can go wrong on a circuit like this.
Yeah, best not to ask Andreas Mikkelsen about that one, but I'll leave that question for you. But yeah, it's certainly capability is making errors. This one, I think, as Julian mentioned before, with being on a tarmac set, that will actually help quite a bit.
Okay, back to you, Kiri.
Well, yeah, guys, that is going to be an exciting stage. And as Molly was saying, she will be at the end of it. It is 2 minutes flat out. And Julian, the old adage that goes, you can't win a rally on a super special, but you can sure lose it if you make those mistakes.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, when you start to look at it, these are plastic bollards filled with water, but on the other lanes, they're concrete walls, proper concrete walls. And rally cars and concrete walls don't go well together when they meet. So, yeah, they've got to be really careful.
Julian, we've got the issue of not warm tyres either. They're going to be coming into this.
There is a tyre warming zone before they come in. Yeah, there is a tyre warming zone outside, so they can get some temperature. Basically, if you do not finish the stage, there's a maximum time of the fastest time plus 2 minutes, etc., etc. So you're not out tonight. You can come back in for tomorrow. You're not out unless you completely destroy the car, that is, but you can come back in.
Well, there's so many different dynamics to this rally. Like Julian was saying, service before the last stage of the day. But one thing that is standard with every rally is the shakedown. Shakedown already happened this morning. So let's check in with exactly what happened.
The end of the road. The 2023 WRC season finishes in Toyota City, Japan. Sign here. The fans have turned out in their thousands, but the weather is closing in, so all bets are off on who wins. Kalle Rovanperä, newly crowned champion, in a class of his own. First into shakedown, just 2 3/4 of a kilometre long, and quickest through the crucial first run. He's not cruising just yet. The runners-up spot will be determined. Elfyn Evans has it at the moment. He wants to be the best at the closing round of the season. He was fastest after the second run. 7 points behind him in the title race, Thierry Neuville, last year's winner here and victorious in our last round in Europe. He's in form and wants to stop Toyota from winning. Japan is Roy Tanak's last drive for M Sport 4. His opening attempt to the shakedown stage was missing conviction. A big weekend is ahead for Japan's very own Takamoto Katsura. One of 4 Toyota drivers enters, each very keen to make this Toyota's first win at home. So the fastest times on the leaderboards, fastest of all, Neuville, then Evans and Ogier, the top 3 fastest times.
Well, there we go. That's what shakedown looked like. But this is what the start of Rally Japan looks like. There is everything from a full-blown band, which happened just a matter of minutes before we came on air. It is a police band. Yeah. It is. It is a police band indeed. It's just incredible. They have pulled out all of the stops here in Japan. The crowd's absolutely loving this. Atmosphere is full on down here. And we will be hearing from the drivers. Do not worry, it's not just myself, Julian, Molly and Seb that are here. Vex is here talking to the drivers. That is our current world champion. And in 15 minutes, those interviews will start. So make sure you stick with us for all of the action as it unfolds, because after the interviews, we'll be back with you. And then this super special stage will begin. So as we were talking about warm tyres, the tyre warming zone is half a lap of this super special stage. You are going to see so much action from the moment this stage is live. There is so much going on. Julian, to have the cars side by side, it's a rarity. Yes, we've seen it a few times on gravel, but like you were saying, on tarmac, and the fact that they're side by side, it's not often we see those rally cars side by side.
Well, no, not in a stage. Super specials, most of them kind of traditionally built. I remember Perth, Rally Australia, they started this side-by-side super. What is the rarity is it's on tarmac. That is the rarity. Normally
we've seen
it's
it
on
gravel
gravel
this season already, haven't we?
It's on tarmac tyres. You know, you don't normally see them on a 2x2 super special in tarmac spec on tarmac, because it's normally Acropolis Rally. It was on a tarmac concrete surface, but they were on gravel tyres. So that's the big difference here this year, this rally, is they have got the right suspension and tyres for the surface they're driving on, whereas, as we say, a lot of the time we see a super special, it is quite literally and half. So, but yeah, it's great. There's lots going on. Our cameraman's just following Danny Sordo. Yanni Firm just there. Obviously, the great thing with Yanni Firm is Esa-Pekka Lappi and Yanni Firm confirmed again at Hyundai next year, a part program. When I got that information from the team, I was so happy.
I bet you were as happy as Lappi.
I was happy as Lappi, because I think it's great. You know, it's good for us. It's good for the TV. So,
all right. Well, we are having a look at Cyril Abiteboul as well. He's making the big decisions at that team at the moment. A bit of shuffling around. We'll find out who he's got for the other half of Esa-Pekka's season. It's all right, we're talking about you. Just moving out of the way. Now it is a real buzz. The media now running around behind us, but what I love as well, of course, is the selfies and the social media going on from the drivers. Now, Julian, just this side, of course, is our main guys. Over there in the distance, we can see Andreas Mikkelsen and WRC2.
Yeah, they look a little bit lonely right now, because obviously the media come from inside the stadium out. The first people they see is the Rally 1 drivers. WRC2, they got to like kind of move over to them. But yeah, there is WRC2, our new world champion in WRC2. Andreas Mikkelsen, Torstein Eriksson, Gregor Munster is back. Remember, he won this category in WRC2 last year. Heikki Kovalainen, the Japanese champion in the past. He's done 6 of the 8 rounds of the Japanese championship this year. So he's back, but registered for WRC2. So he's now in with the big boys, so to speak. So I'll be interested to see how he gets on.
All right, well, a lot happened in Central Europe. A lot was decided. So let's just remind ourselves of exactly went on a matter of weeks ago.
From one double champion to another, German legend Walter Röhrl welcomes Kalle Rovanperä to the WRC's Elite Hall of Fame. The Finn, runner-up in Central Europe, more than enough to secure back-to-back world titles at the ripe young age of 23. This one more satisfying than the first.
The first one is always exciting. You feel great in a different way, but I feel this year we had to work more hard for it, for sure. The competition was tighter, all the teams and drivers were more familiar with the new cars and more consistent, so we did a really clever season, and I think I will, let's say, like the style how we did this one better, because we had to work for it and we were really clever how we did it.
Rovanperä went into the penultimate round of the season knowing he simply had to match teammate Elvin Evans to retain the title. Opening the road Friday, the Finn off to a brilliant start on far from brilliant roads as the WRC made its first outing in the Czech Republic.
It was much more demanding than I was expecting. knowing that first car on the road in these conditions should be the best place. It was, but we had still quite much mud and water on the road, much more than normally when you are first car on the road. So already first pass it was tricky, but we had a really awesome pace compared to others. On the afternoon also we stayed out of trouble, had some good stage times, increased the gap. So I think we used our starting place in the best way. We took all the chances what we get.
Rovanperä almost 30 seconds ahead after winning all 3 of Friday morning stages. Behind him, teammate Elvin Evans, and in third, Thierry Neuville, struggling with his I-20 setup.
It was frustrating to see that the guys in front were going faster. On the other hand, it was good to see that the guys behind were going slower. But it was just a consequence of road position and road degradation. So, I mean, with the experience and the years, you know that there's no chance to do any better. And we accepted that on Friday. And we knew that, yeah, we needed a bit of a strong run on Saturday in a bit better conditions to be able to try and keep the pressure up.
Neuville promoted to second overnight after winning Friday's final stage, still 36 seconds behind Rovanperä as they ventured into Austria and Germany for Saturday's stages. And then 2 moments which would define the outcome of the rally. Stage 10, Multal, on board and off-road with Rovanperä.
I just braked on the limit. I think I just almost missed my braking point, but then it was also more slippy than I was expecting and what I had it on my notes. So yeah, for sure, basically overshooting a braking, which is extra slippy, is not a good thing. So we were going straight quite fast, and then yeah, you have to do really quick decisions where you want to aim the car to not hit anything hard, and there was not many good options. I was going to the right first to go for the junction. Between was trees, and then I saw a small slot on the left where we can maybe fit. And luckily we stopped before the trees, so I would say it was my mistake, but it was a good save at the end. I'm quite happy how I saved it.
A good save, almost 25 seconds lost though. Neuville now 11 seconds adrift and finding his rhythm. Evans had won stage 10 to keep his title hopes alive. Maybe, just maybe, the champion would be rattled by that close shave. The Welshman 24 seconds back in third, but the fight still very much on, going into the very next stage, WRC Round.
Oh, no! No! Oh, what have we hit? We've got steam coming out of the front.
This could be the championship decided.
Indeed it was. News of Evans' demise reached Rovanperä as he was about to launch into the stage.
So we are already on the start line. I think it's already like under a minute to our start, and we hear from the radio that they have went off or they are stopped. So then it was quite clear, knowing that what kind of stage it was coming, extremely tricky conditions, maybe the worst one of the whole rally. Yeah, now we just, let's say, calm down, not to do anything stupid. The championship is fully in our hands now to grab this weekend, and I didn't care anymore about the lead or what Thierry is doing, so just finishing the stage.
Thierry Neuville first to pass the parked Yaris and rearranged barn door.
I was a bit surprised, to be honest. I saw 2 people jumping around, and the time I understood it was Elfin and Scott. I was already back focusing again on my run, trying to keep concentration and do another good time. The first thing I thought is like, obviously now Kalle will back off a bit, and we have very good chances to go and win this rally.
With the I-20 now set up to his liking, rally leader Neuville was set for victory and enjoying himself, especially Saturday's final stage, the repeat run through WRC Round in darkness.
I enjoyed a lot the last stage, to be honest. I mean, it's more about the atmosphere, obviously, driving in the dark, seeing all those spectators around, the fires and so on. It was great, and the stage was really challenging but enjoyable. I really enjoyed it, and I had a good run through, and it's those kind of things which remember me the good old times of the WRC, when we had more night stages, and Also, I think we have to mention that this weekend, it's since a long time we have seen so many spectators around, not only in the stages, but also in the groupings, on the starts, at the prize, at the end of the rally ceremony. There was people everywhere on the road sections, and this remembered me a lot, the atmosphere from 5 years back and before, and I was enjoying that.
The Belgian completing Saturday 26 seconds ahead of Rovanperä. Controlled runs from both on Sunday, by the end of which Nabil and Hyundai emerged comfortable winners of the first Central European cross-border rally. Nabil 57 seconds clear by the end, his 19th WRC career victory. Rovanperä runner-up ahead of Oitanak, so as in Chile, all three manufacturers on the podium.
There we go. That was the Central European Rally in all of its glory, and Japan showing us exactly what it's got in store for us right now. Now, as you see, Kalle Rovanperä sits at the top of that championship table as world champion. Elvin Evans and Thierry Neuville potentially still a battle there between the two of them. 191 separated by 184 points. So that is the driver's standings on your screen, so you can see how it all pans out as we head into Rally Japan. But it is Bex Williams that is about to take it away with those interviews, so I'm going to hand over to Bex.
Taka, everybody's favourite, as always. We're going to move around now then and head to Heikki Kovalainen and Saiki Tagawa. Welcome to you both. Heikki, so great to see you compete here in Japan, where you've had such success on national level. How much are you looking forward to the weekend?
平家こんばんは。今回のイベントは初めてではないけれども、もちろんチャンピオンも取ったことある。でも今回はこのラリージャパンに参戦してどれぐらいワクワクしているのか聞きたい。
Yeah, of course I'm looking forward to another event here in Japan. I think it's my 9th year overall here. I was 7 years with Toyota in the GTs and then the 2nd year now in rallying. And it's going to be a challenging event, but I'm really looking forward to it. Biggest event for us of the year, so what else to feel than excitement.
まあ非常にワクワクしている。日本に来て競技し始めたのもう9年経ちます。で、本当にこのイベントがチャレンジングで、私たちにとってはシーズンの中で一番大きなイベントとして考えています。
What is the target for this weekend for you? Because a great array of drivers again in WRC2. What are you hoping for?
今回の目標は本当に競争が今回は WRC ドライバーなので激しそう。
I think it will be hard to repeat what we did last year. We were very lucky. We had a very good tyre choice on Sunday last year, and we made up some time. This year it looks like more straightforward tyre choices. So I think it will be hard to repeat that. And with the big boys, it's going to be hard.
まあ厳しいかもしれないの。去年は結構タイヤチョイスでラッキーで、日曜日はタイヤが良くて結構時間稼ぐことできたんですけれども、今回はタイヤチョイスがそんなに複雑ではないから、もうちょっと厳しいかもしれないけど頑張ります。
It's a home event for you here, obviously a Rally Japan. How does it feel to be competing in front of so many fans here? Such a great atmosphere.
まあ北川選手にとってはホームイベントなので、この大勢のファンの皆さんの前に競技に出るというのがどういう気持ちですか？日本語でも大丈夫と思います。
平日にこんなに皆さん来てくださって本当にありがとうございます。今から世界のトップクラスの選手がかっこいい走りを見せてくださると思うので、ぜひ楽しんでいってください。
Thank you very much. So she is extremely excited because obviously being on the home ground with that many people watching is a special feeling.
It absolutely is, guys. Good luck for the weekend. Thank you very much. Let's have a chat with Mr. Kaito Gaetanovic, who's on the phone right now. You're a busy man doing a rally.
お忙しそうですね。なんか。
And on the phone, probably back to home, I would think. Yeah, no?
家でも電話してるのかな
？Hello everyone. I was talking with my engineer.
エンジニアと話してたそうです。
But 10 minutes ago with my wife, yes.
でもその10分前は奥さんに電話してました。
Kaito, you experienced Rally Japan last year. I know it was a difficult event for you, but This year, it's going to be completely different. You come into it with a different attitude. What's the hope this time?
前回のイベントがちょっと残念な結果になったんだけれども、今回は全部設定を変えて頑張ると思うんだけども、どういう気分でスタートしようと思っていますか？
It's been a really short experience from last year. We have, of course, also good memories, but we were finished very early.
残念ながら去年は非常にいい思い出はたくさんできたんですけれども、イベント自体は非常に短かったんです。
Yes, this time for sure should be better, and we will do our best. We are fighting for the championship. Not only with Hiroshi Malchik, I mean with Nikolai Gradin in WRC2 Challenger. We want to have a fun because it's very important to be precise, to have a good feeling, to keep calm.
このイベントは本当に調子に乗らないで常に注意払うということが非常に大事で、もちろんチャンピオンを取れる可能性はあるので、この隣の車にも競争してるから、それでとにかく落ち着いて最後まで完走してベストを尽くしていきたいと思います。
Kaito, thank you. Let's have a quick chat with Maciek, the co-driver. Kaito mentioned precision. They have to be precision notes here. It's a very technical rally. Busy for you guys.
今回のイベントが非常にもうペースノートが忙しくて、もうチャレンジングだと思うんだけど、ちょっと印象をお願いしたいんです。
Yeah, that's true. This rally is very, very unique for the co-drivers. Hundreds and hundreds of corners and hundreds of pages, but okay, that's it's all about delivering the notes in the right time.
本当に今回のラリーはペースノートも何百枚のページができているということが事実なんで、本当にちょっとでもミスしやすいので。
Rally Japan, we already heard you say at Shakedown this morning how much you've loved the culture, the people here so far. What about the rally and the stages?
今回はラリーに初めて日本に来ているんだけれども、で今朝ちょっとシェイクダウンのお話ししたことがあって、非常に日本に来ていることが楽しくて、もうワクワクドキドキっていう気持ちでいっぱいって聞いたんだけれども、このラリーに対してはどういう気持ちでいるのかって聞きたい。
Kanban Japan. So first of all, the stages here is really twisty. There's no place for the co-driver to breathe, I think, and also for us to relax on the straight.
本当にこのラリーは不思議で、コードライバーが息できないんじゃないかということ以外にペースノートが多くて、でもしストレートがあったとしてもあまり何もできないっていうことなんで、本当に非常に難しいです。
Yes, and also in the forest is quite dark, and it might be also some moments the difficulty if tomorrow will be the rain as expected. Also, if it will be rain, it will be really difficult, especially on the leaves which are falling from the trees, and it might be really slippery. So we need to adjust the car for this. So I think that tomorrow one is like the most demanding day.
明日は勝負になると思う。なぜかというと、山に入ったら結構暗いところもいっぱいあるし、落ち葉の上で雨明日もし降ってしまったらすっごい滑りやすいんで、本当に気をつけなければならない。明日はもうこれラリーが決まる可能性はある。
Well, let's find out then if the co-drivers do actually breathe on this event. Constantine, can you manage to breathe? Are there so many notes that it's difficult?
コードライバーのコンスタンティンが本当に息できないのかちょっとお聞きしたい。
It would not be easy, of course, but this is a job and you need to find a place to breathe in, breathe out and deliver the pace notes in time because it's super important on this race. So we will try our best and good luck for everyone.
いや確かに息しにくいんだけれども、でもこれが一応仕事なので息しないと仕事できないから、なんとか息する暇を見つけるしか、隙間で見つけるしかない。
Guys, good luck this weekend. Thank you very much. Nikolai and Konstantin, everyone. Okay, let's keep moving down then for our last WRC2 car that we will chat to here.
あと WRC2 カテゴリーで最後のインタビューになるんですけれども、
And we are with our WRC2 champions for 2023, Andreas Mikkelsen and Torstein Eriksson.
今年の WRC2 カテゴリーのワールドチャンピオンです。
Guys, what a fantastic year you've both had. Andreas, you are looking really relaxed right now, and it's good that you can come here relaxed on the final round with the championship already done.
まあお二人にすごい素晴らしい年になったのは間違いないんだけれども、どう見てもまあとってもリラックスしている姿に見えるんだけれども、今回のラリーに来てまあちょっとお話ししたいんです。
Yes, I'm very relieved that we got it fixed in Central so we can come here and enjoy, especially with the weather coming in that we don't have to play for a championship tomorrow. So we can relax and enjoy more. So we're very excited.
本当にまあ確かにすごい今ホッとしている前線でチャンプに慣れたことで今回はプレッシャーがなくてで天気は明日はあまり良くないらしくてタイヤチョイスに悩まなくてリラックスして運転できるのはすごい楽しみにしてる。
Torstein, let's have a chat with you. I have loved watching all your social media posts this weekend. It's your first time here, and you are loving Japan, yes?
SNS でフォローはしてるんだけれども、なんかすごい日本のことが大好きらしいんだけども。
It's just incredible to be here in this country, so far away from home, and I have to say I need to remember to enjoy it. So into all the big job, I have to look at the country and just enjoy.
いや本当に日本にいるのは自分でも信じられない。今回はもちろん仕事できてるんだけど、でも頭のどこか隅っこにこの国を楽しめなきゃということもあるんです。とにかくいい思い出をいっぱい作って帰りたい。
Andreas, give us a bit of a sense of what you thought of it here with the fans, the atmosphere that you've seen so far. Is it unique on the championship?
Yes, absolutely. Oh, sorry.
日本のファンの特徴のことを聞いてるんですけれども、これが本当に全世界の他の前線と本当に雰囲気が違うのかどうかという質問だったの。
Yes, absolutely. This rally is different. Not only the stages, which are very different to the European stages, but the people here. They are so full of respect, very nice, always happy and smiling, and no, I really, I have to say Japanese people is my new favorite people.
で本当にステージも素晴らしいユニークなんですけれども、でも日本の人がもう本当にもう丁寧でもう温かくてそれが本当にびっくりなんです。多分もうこれからがもう日本の国民が僕の一番大好きな国民になるかもしれない。
Well, that is excellent to hear, guys. Good luck for this weekend. Thank you very much, Andreas Mikkelsen and Torstein Eriksson. We will be heading over now to the P1 drivers to have a chat in just a few minutes' time.
Well, we will be, as Bex just said, talking to our top guys in a minute now. Heikki Kovalainen and Cyril Abiteboul, perhaps talking about the days gone by, Julian.
Yeah, Formula One through and through, aren't they? Driver, team boss. Did they compete?
I don't think they were the same time exactly.
No,
I don't think their times
for Renault, but I think it was at different times.
I don't think there was a crossover, but plenty of memories. And what a way to talk about rallying in this stadium and this atmosphere. It is just incredible. Like we said, Bex will be getting to our top guys in a minute, Julian, and the super special stage on the way. Okay, well, Bex is just making her way across from the
gone. She's already down.
She is literally a hot-footed young lady, isn't she? She's made it down there. All right, let's go to Bex.
Our P1 driver and team principals of each team represented in the WRC. And we're starting with M Sport Ford and Rich Milliner, who is team principal.
これから P1 のドライバーと監督のインタビューに移りたいと思います。で、まずはアドリアン・フールモとそしてチーム監督のリチャード・ミラーに質問したいと思います。
Rich, fantastic to be back here at Rally Japan. I think everyone really enjoys this event. As a team principal coming back here, what are your thoughts?
今回は日本に戻ってきて2回目になるんだけれども、今回は日本に帰ってきてどういう気分ですか?
It's fantastic to be back here in Japan. Possibly one of the most interesting and different events that we see all year. And it looks like this year is going to be very tricky, especially tomorrow. So
it'll be great to watch, but fantastic to be back with all the fans and bring WRC back to Japan again.
いや帰ってきて、すごいいい気分です。WRC もまた再び日本に戻ってきているのが自分の個人的にもすごい嬉しい。やはり天気のこともあって明日はもう難しい一日になるので、とにかく今回は最終戦になっているけれども、ベストを尽くしてチームとして頑張ろうと思っています。
And Rich, the man alongside you, Adrian FORUM8, has had a spectacular season, and his reward at the end of it is to be back in a Rally 1 car. What are your hopes for him this weekend?
今回はアドリアン・フルモーがご褒美としてこのラリーには参加しているんですけれども、あまりにもいいシーズンでワールドラリーカーを乗る機会が終えました。でちょっと監督としてそのパフォーマンスに対してどんな期待があるのかということを聞きたかったんです。
Adrian's opportunity here is through his hard work this year, so no pressure from us, no requests from us, just to go out, enjoy these tremendous roads, although very tricky conditions, I think, and have a really fantastic weekend, and just enjoy the experience and see where we end up on Sunday.
チームからもう本当に今回はエイドリアンにプレッシャーはないです。指示もない。本当に今回はシーズンがWRC2 のカテゴリーですごい良かったので、それで今回は本当にこのイベントを楽しんで経験を作ってやってもらいたいと思う。
Rich, thank you very much. Let's turn now to Mr. Adrian FORUM8. Welcome back to the Rally 1 category. You've had a brilliant season in the British Championship, in WRC2, some great times, and now here at Rally Japan. What are your hopes for this weekend?
今年のシーズンは本当に素晴らしいシーズンで WRC2 でもいい結果も出したし、イギリスの全国チャンピオンにもなれた。今回はこっちに来てちょっとお気持ちを聞きたい。
Well, I'm really pleased to be here and discover this country and this rally. First time for me here, back in the Rally 1, so I'm really pleased to be here after my season in the Rally 2 class. So actually I just want to enjoy. I see a lot of spectators today. Apparently there is more coming also during the event, so thanks to them to come and to share. Really welcome. So honestly, really happy. Thank you.
日本は今回は初めて来てるので、まずはこの国に来たということは嬉しいところもあるし、でもちろんラリー1の車に再び運転できるということもすごい喜んでいます。もうプレッシャーなしで楽しみながらこのイベントを走れるという機会は本当にチームにも感謝してるし、とても楽しみにしています。
Adrian, what's been your favorite part of the Rally Japan experience so far? What have you loved the most?
今まで日本に来てラリージャパンを見てどのところが一番印象で一番気に入った？
Well, I think the best part is coming. It will be the stages tomorrow and during the rally. But for sure, I've discovered a really nice culture and a lot of lovely people.
一番いいのは明日から本当にステージを走って皆さんのファンを見てそれが一番楽しみにしているところなんです。
Fantastic, Adrian. Good luck this weekend. Thank you very much. Let's keep moving down our line now then and go and have a chat with Oit Tanak and Martin Yarveoya. On the podium here last year, of course, Oit. Rally Japan is special in many ways. Difficult technical stages, but incredible support from the fans on the stages, road sections, they're everywhere.
まずはオイトに質問したいと思うんですけれども、今回のラリーはとっても難しいんだけれども、でもこの皆さんのおもてなしというか歓迎がすごくて、日本のファンの特徴もすごい、もう全世界で夢っても言ってもいいぐらい、ちょっとそのことについてお話ししてもらいたい。
What do you think of the whole experience here?
I mean, yeah, I've always enjoyed already a few years ago, you know, when I came first time, I attended 2 times Fuji Speedway, the show, and, you know, already that time we had a great support, and it's a great, you know, for the sport as well to come back here with WRC and with this great support. I mean, can't be any better way to end the season.
日本は初めてではないし、以前は富士スピードウェイでも走ったことあるし、だから日本のことも大好きなんですけど、でも本当に WRC が日本で再び行われるということがラリーというスポーツにとっても非常に大きなことなんです。で、皆さんのサポートがなければ多分それもできてなかった。
Martin, come in, let's have a chat with you as well. He has his own microphone. Martin, it is a tough event here, but it's a good one. But as we've just been talking with the WRC2 guys, for co-drivers, it's a busy rally. Do you have time to breathe out there? How much do you enjoy it here?
コードライバーにとってはとても忙しいラリーになるんだけれども、本当にさっきもコメントもらったんだけど、息する暇あるのかっていうこと。
Yes, for sure, it's a busy rally, but this is our job to deliver the notes, so hopefully I can manage.
まあノートを言うのが仕事なので、なんとか頑張って大丈夫と思う。
Guys, we wish you the best of luck out there this weekend. Thank you very much. Oi Tanak and Martin Yaveoyer, everyone. Let's head now then and start to chat with the Toyota team, the Toyota Gazoo Racing World Rally team, who are our manufacturer champions for 2023. We kickstart with Jari Matti Latvala, team principal.
まずはトヨタ監督、ヤリマチ・ラトバラから質問したいと思います。
皆さん、こんばんは。
What did you say?
Good evening, everybody.
Oh, well done, well done. I'm impressed, Jari Matti.
ありがとうございます。
Big weekend for the team. It is the home event. How are you feeling ahead of it? And is a win possible here for the last rally of the year?
今回はホームイベントなので、プレッシャーを感じているかどうか、そして去年の結果をどういうふうに改善していくかということを聞きたかったの。
Last year, Taka finished really great with the third position, but we want to improve this year. We want to win, and I have said all the drivers, free hands to go for the victory. But it's not going to be easy rally because the weather is going to be horrendous tomorrow.
前回はタカは素晴らしい3位でフィニッシュしたんだけれども、でも今年はもっといい結果を出そうと思っている。ただやはりホームイベントとはいえ決して簡単な課題ではない。天気のことも考えて結構トリッキーなコンディションであるから本当に力を尽くして走るしかない。
It is going to be really tough out there tomorrow. But Jari Matti, you've been to Japan many times in your career. I want to know what you like most about this country. What keeps bringing you back every time? What you most enjoy when you get here?
ヤリマチはもう日本にももう数え切れないぐらいの回数も日本に来てるんですけれども、本当にでも印象の中で一番残ってるのは何でしょう？
First, excellent food. Second, I like when it's very clean and everything is organized. I like the people with the respect with the people. And then one of the last things, the enthusiasm of the people, if something what they are fans of, they are really committed.
3つがあります。まずは食べ物、本当に素晴らしい。そして2点目は本当に全てきちんとしてて、どこでも綺麗で本当に居心地がいい。そして最後大事なポイントなのが、この日本の皆さんが何かをもし好きだったらもう本当に熱心でもう力を全力かけて何かをサポートしたりするのが、それが素晴らしいと思う。
Drivers and co-drivers title is sealed, manufacturers championship sealed. You can come here relaxed, but maybe not for the man alongside you. Home event for Taka. How much pressure is on his shoulders, Jari Matti, and what do you expect from him?
ヤリマチに質問なんですけれども、今年はマニュファクチャラーチャンピオン、ドライバーチャンピオンも取れてるんですけれども、ただこのお隣に立っていらっしゃる勝田選手に対してはホームイベントであって非常にプレッシャーであると思うんですけれども、監督から見てもうどのぐらいプレッシャーがあるのか。
As a team principal, I feel very relaxed. So let's check how is Taka. Little bit nervous, but only 30%.
監督としてはすごい僕はリラックスしてるんですけども、ちょっとTaka見てちょっと緊張してるようで。
Thank you, Jari Matti. Let's turn to Takamoto Katsuta now. Taka, you're everyone's favourite around the service park, and I think it's fair to say you are the favourite here this weekend. It's the home event. You've been here now for almost 2 weeks, getting ready for the rally. How are you feeling?
勝田選手はこのラリーは一番人気者と言ってもいいぐらいサポート皆さんもいっぱい来てるけれども、このホームイベントの気分はちょっと一言英語と日本語お願いします。
Yeah, of course, I'm very happy to be back in here. Last year I saw a lot of people waving hands and everywhere. Not only the stage, low section, there was so many people, so it was very impressive. And I must say thank you for that. And this is why I was able to take the podium last year. But this year, definitely I need to take more step up. So I will push as much as I can and to show the even better result and performance for this weekend.
じゃあ日本語で。
いや本当に皆さん昨年は応援ありがとうございました。おかげさまで3位表彰台に乗ることができて、もうそれは過去の話なんですけど、今年はさらにその上を目指して頑張っていこうと思うので、本当に今年も昨年のような皆さんの応援があると力になります。本当にここに来てくださっている皆さんもそうですけど、この後、明日明後日まだ競技が続いていく時に応援してくれる皆さんの声援だったり応援が本当に力になるんで、週末通して選手全員の応援よろしくお願いします。本当にありがとうございます。
In just, well, an hour's time or so, you are going to be heading around this track, this stadium. Tell us what this stage is going to be like. What can the people expect tonight?
この数分後にもう実際にこのステージを走ることになるんだけども、ファンの皆さんにどういうことを見るべきか、どういうふうに期待しているのか、ちょっと一言。
Yeah, for sure. This stage is not like a normal rally stage. It's two cars same time, so it's going to be very exciting. And same time, you can see that jump lamp. Yeah, for driver side, a little bit strange looking. So I'm shape of the lamp is a bit strange. So you can see that who is the most brave driver, or other hand maybe stupid driver or what, I don't know. But yeah, this is going to be interesting also for you guys.
じゃあ日本の皆さんにも。
はい。ですね、本当にこのステージは、ラリーでは本当は1台でタイムアタックするんですけど、2台の車が同時に走って競います。なので見ててもどっちの車の方が速かったとか遅かったとか走りの違いもより分かると思うので、それをまず見ていただいて、であそこにジャンプ台みたいなのが一応あるんですけど、僕たちドライバーとしては結構ですね、角度がつきすぎて車が壊れるんじゃないかという、そんな今話になってて、でそこから見れるのは多分誰が一番勇気があるドライバーなのかというところと、違い方すると誰が一番ちょっと頭が抜けちゃってるのかっていう、多分それが見れると思うので、そこも楽しみにしててください。
Well, Taka, let's ask your co-driver what kind of approach you're going to be taking to this jump tonight. Is it going to be brave or sensible?
コードライバーにこのジャンプ台をどういうふうに滑るかちょっと聞きたい。勇気を持つか、理性的に取るか。
I think we've seen many times before my driver's attitude to jump, so maybe we have to try to keep him a little bit more on the sensible side, especially with all of the amazing fans we have here. But it's only stage one of the rally. It's a long weekend to go, and we will do this twice more so we can get a feeling for it tonight and push then when we repeat the stage later on.
皆さんも多分いろいろオンボードも見てらっしゃると思うんで、僕がどういうふうにジャンプのことを考えてるか多分きっともう分かっていらっしゃる。今日は多分冷静の方でいこうと思います。このステージはあと日曜日土曜日も金曜日もあるんで、そのちょっと練習として今日は冷静でいこうと思う。
Guys, thank you very much. Good luck this weekend. Takamoto Katsuta and Aaron Johnston, everyone. Let's keep it moving then and head down now to talk with our 8-time World Rally Champion, Sebastian Ogier.
世界王者8回セバスチャン・オージェです。
And of course, co-driver Vincent Londe alongside Seb. We've been soaking up the atmosphere here. I think it's one thing everyone talks about when they come to Rally Japan. Tell me what it's like.
日本のラリーの特別のユニークな雰囲気についてお聞きしたい。
Yeah, I think you're right. We all love the Japanese fan and Japanese support here. It's always amazing and very special. Always in a respectful manner, and that's very nice. It's not every day you see that. So yeah, happy to be here, and many thanks for this amazing welcome.
日本に来るのがもう大好きです。本当にもう皆さんがファンの皆さんがおもてなしというか歓迎がすごくらしくて、でそれがすごい私たちのドライバーに対して優しいだけではなくて本当に誰に当たってもすごい尊敬感が感じるから、お互いの尊敬してるというのは本当に毎回感動してる。
What is the target this weekend, Seb? I know you always target the top step of the podium, so I'm guessing that, yes?
今回のラリーの目標は、やはりポディウムなのかな。
Yeah, I think it's an easy guess. Of course, when we start a race, you know, we are competitor and we want to win, so that's always the plan. But yeah, one more time, I think every rally are difficult, but this one looks again challenging with the weather straight away tomorrow. So let's see what we can do. But yeah, the expectations are here, so hopefully we can.
ラリーはもちろん予想つかないところもあるんですけれども、明日の天気もわからないんだけれども、でも競技に出る以上は勝つ気でいないとダメだと思うんで、もちろん勝ちたい気持ちでいっぱい。
And Vincent, can I have your impressions as well of the rally? We know that it's complex for co-drivers as it is on many events, but what do you think of this whole event here in Japan?
ラリージャパンの全体の今までの印象は
Yeah, so that rally is really cool, I would say. I like it so much because it's already my second time here, and this rally reminds me so good things, you know, because it has been the turning point of my career. 1 year ago, I was there with Seb for the first time, so this rally became something special for me, you know. And yes, also because this one is quite challenging, I would say. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
今回は私にとっては初めてのラリー、日本ラリーでもあるので、日本も初めてだし、こういう初めてがダブルが重なっていろいろチャレンジングとは間違いない。それにしてもやはりチームにとってもとても特別なラリーであるということなんで、非常に楽しみにしている。
Vincent, thank you very much, Seb. We wish you the best of luck this weekend. Let's keep it moving and head down and have a chat with Elvin Evans and Scott Martin.
次はエヴァンズ選手とマーティン選手です。
Elvin, big weekend ahead. Last win of the season is on the cards now. That's what everyone is fighting for, and you led this rally for a good bit last year. A win possible?
去年は最後まではずっとラリーをリードしてたんだけれども、残念な結果にパンクしてしまってできなかったんだけど、今回はやはりその倍返しでいこうと思ってるのかな。
Well, of course, everything is possible, but we know that there's a long and difficult weekend ahead. We expect some quite difficult conditions, especially tomorrow. And anyway, it's a demanding rally, so yeah, we're here to focus on the job, do the best job we can. Of course, we really want a Toyota home win if we can manage it. So, of course, we're going to try our best to help make that happen.
もちろんチームとしてはポディアムの3台ともトヨタで飾りたいんだけれども、ラリーは決して簡単なラリーではないし、天気もみんなも言ってる通り難しい結構チャレンジングな状況になるので、何も今のところはいないけども、もちろん優秀狙うのはドライバーとしての当たり前だと思う。
Elvin, I know your co-driver's a big fan of karaoke. Any singing this weekend or not?
マーティン選手はカラオケの大ファンらしくて、今週末を歌ってくれるのかな？
I'm not so sure. You'll have to ask him.
Let's find out. Scott, has there been any singing this weekend?
No, not yet.
Maybe at the end of the rally then, if you're on the top step, yeah?
Yeah. Thanks for dropping me in there.
もしポジムに登れたら歌ってくれるそうです。
Have we embarrassed you, Scott Martin?
No.
If you are on the podium, we will have you sing.
We will make you sing. What would be your song choice?
I'm not relieving my secrets at the minute. No, I'm going to keep that one.
It would be an ABBA track, I think, yeah?
Possibly. No, I don't think so. I'm not going to tell you. You'll find out on Sunday.
もしポジムに登れたらどんな曲を歌ってくれるかという質問だったんですけれども、アッバで行くかっていうちょっと悩んでたんですけど、結局は今までは教えないと。
Well, I'm really hoping you guys win now, just so we can hear Scott sing. Good luck this weekend.
本当にマーティン選手の歌を聞きたいので、本当に優勝してほしい。
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, guys. Let's move on and head to our next cars and chat with our world champions for 2023, Kalle Rovanperä and Jone Halttunen.
世界チャンピオンのロロベル選手。
Kalle, you've already got your raincoat on, I see. You're expecting bad weather tomorrow. It's going to be a tough start to the rally.
もうすでに雨用の服を着ているみたいだけれども、今回の週末はどういう期待なのかな？
Yeah, it's gonna be quite a tricky rally, it seems, at least tomorrow, if the rain comes as we are expecting it. But yeah, anyway, it's cool to be here. It's so nice to see all the fans on the stadium, and I can't wait to get it started.
明日は本当に雨降ってしまったら、大変難しいラリーにはなるけれども、でも日本に戻るのがすごいいつも楽しみにしてるし、今回も日本に豊田市に戻ってすごい嬉しい。
Yone, World Championship sealed at the previous event. You were crowned champions there. Do you come here now to the final round in a relaxed mode?
今回はもうチャンピオンになって日本に来たということで、もう完全にリラックスしてるのかな。
Yeah, it's really nice to be here. It's our home rally, but maybe the relax is the wrong word, because I know our team has quite high pressures that we have to be on the top podium, at least one of Toyotas, so you cannot be so relaxed, and the rally will be really difficult.
確かにリラックスできる状況ですけれども、でもチームが優勝ということは決して諦めてないんで、それでチームのために頑張らなければならないと思う。
Kale, back to you finally then. It has been a super successful season for you. How satisfied are you with what you've delivered this year, what you've achieved?
今年は本当にチャンプになれて最高のシーズンになったんだけれども、なんか自分でもどれぐらい自己満足しているのか、どれぐらい今年を振り返ってみれば満足した年になったのか。
Yeah, of course I have to be happy. The season was really good. I think this year our plan was a bit different, just to get the championship, but I think we did a really clever drive. We can be happy what we achieved. Of course, there could be a bit more wins. I would be happier, but at least we have one chance still to get one.
いやもちろんチャンプになれてということが非常に気持ち嬉しいし、シーズン始まる時にまたチャンピオン取れるという自信がなかったというか、不逆化になるとはもちろん予想もつかなかったんで、振り返ってみれば本当にいい1年になったと思う。
Guys, thank you very much. Good luck for this weekend. Kalle Rovanperä, everyone, and Jone Halttunen. Okay, we're going to move to the Hyundai team now. And we're going to chat with, firstly, team principal Cyril Abiteboul, before we chat with Danny Sordo.
ダニー・ソルドにお話しする前にチーム監督にシリルにお話ししたいと思います。
Cyril, welcome to Rally Japan WRC. Your first time here at the WRC event. What have you thought so far from what you've seen in the past few days?
初めての WRC にジャパンで来ていることで、今までの印象は。
Well, I'm like everyone. We love to be here. I mean, Japan is a country that love motorsports, and we love Japan.
もうみんなと一緒で本当にここにいるのは素晴らしい気分。日本はモータースポーツ大好きな国だし、で私たちモータースポーツとして日本のことが大好き。
Now it was super successful for the team last year, of course. So big expectations this time.
前回のラリージャパンで優勝してすごい大成功だったんですけども、今回のイベントはどういう気分で。
Yeah, we are coming here with big expectation, but we know that Toyota will be strong. They will be on a mission to try and recover from last year. So we are coming with full of humility, but at the same time we'll do everything we can in order to give them our time.
もちろんトヨタがどうしても去年の福祉をしようと優勝するのは当たり前なんで、すごいその辺は競争は激しくはなると思うけれども、私たちはもう精一杯頑張っていきたいと思うけれども、ただやはりこのイベントをその同時に楽しんでいきたい気持ちでチームとしています。
Okay, Cyril, thank you very much. Let's have a chat with Danny Sordo now then, who we welcome back into competition. Big smile on your face. Japan is a great place to compete at. A lot of fans, challenging stages, Danny.
日本にお帰りなさい。何回もラリージャパンで走ったことあるダニー・ソルド選手、今回のイベントに対して一言。
Yeah, honestly, it's always really nice to come here to Japan. The spectators are just amazing, really passionate, and we can feel this. And they come all the time with to sign autograph with the old cars, and you can feel there they are like really passionate, and they know what they're asking for, you know. So it's not like a normal people. They come to autograph. They know the history, and this is so nice.
もちろん日本も何回も来たことあるんですけれども、日本に来ていつもびっくりするのがファンの皆さんの知識。これは本当にもう全世界で見られないことなんですね。なんか本当に向こうで3回もいろいろやったりするんですけれども、ここで3回をしている間にファンの皆さんにいろいろ話しかけられて、どれぐらいラリーの歴史とか詳細を分かっているのか毎回びっくりしています。
What's the target for this weekend, Danny, for you and Candido? What are you hoping for?
今回のイベントの目標は
The target for sure is at least to be in the podium, and we will fight for it. And it will be difficult conditions tomorrow. Looks like it will be big rain in the first day, and already with the leaves in the trees, they are all in the road, and they will be quite tricky and slippery. But same for everybody, and I will try to enjoy and stay in the road.
ラリーは明日雨降りそうで、あと雨がなくても落ち葉がいっぱいあるので結構大変かもしれないけど、目標としてはポディアムに登るということ。
Guys, good luck this weekend. Thank you very much, Danny Sordo and Candido Carrera. We are almost getting time for the cars, getting ready to leave. So let's go and have a quick chat with Esa-Pekka Lappi and Janne Firm. EP, a tough rally here lined up, and your first time. What's the experience been like in Japan?
今までの日本に来て、印象を教えてほしい。
Actually, I raced in Japan 10 years ago, but not in this city. But yeah, I mean it's amazing country. It's so clean. People are so polite and respect each other all the time. So that's always which amazes me. And then the roads are a different story. It's so twisty. But yeah, will be very interesting.
今回は実はラリージャパンで走るのは初めてではない。10年前に別の競技で別の車で日本でラリーに参戦したことある。でも日本に来ているのがやはりこの日本がどれぐらい綺麗なのか、どれぐらいみんなが優しいのか毎回びっくりすることで、本当に関係されている気持ちが素晴らしい。本当にそれがファンの皆さんにはもう感謝の気持ちでいます。
Janne, let's turn to you for the target of the weekend then, because it is a challenging event, as we've said. What are the hopes for you both this weekend?
今回のイベントの目標についてコ・ドライバーにお聞きしたいんです。
Yeah, every rally is different and challenging, and for this weekend, I think the weather can be a big factor as well. And like EP said, the roads are twisty like Pete, so yeah, big challenge, but good to see so many people, and the Japanese people are so polite, so really looking forward to this weekend.
このラリーの本当に山道がもう別物ですね。非常に難しいチャレンジングなんだけれども、で天候は結構大きな要因になるのは間違いない。でも今回も今晩はここにこんなに大勢の人が集まっていただいているから、本当にいい気分になる街。ありがとうございます。
Guys, thank you very much.
ありがとう。
Well done. And we turn now to our final car, and the guys that had the ultimate success last year, Thierry Neuville and Martin Vidager, everyone.
前年の優勝者、ニベル選手。
Thierry, great place, great country, great rally. What more is there to say? Are you going to recapture the magic of last year?
もう一回優勝してくれるかな？
That's the target. That's why we are here, for sure. I mean,
そのために来てる。それがターゲット。
We all know that, yeah, Toyota is definitely going for victory here at their home rally. But yeah, we are here to steal that victory and try to destroy the party.
ちょっと言い方も良くないかもしれないけれども、もちろんトヨタにとってホームイベントでもあるんですけれども、だからこそもう一回トップに登りたい。
So Martin, you're here to spoil the party this weekend then for the Toyota team and hopefully recreate what happened last year. But that's going to be tough, isn't it? Because it's different conditions this year and a lot of rain tomorrow. Hard work this weekend.
Yeah, apparently. So yeah, we will figure out this tomorrow, and I think we are well prepared, and yeah, let's go for it.
今回のチャレンジングな、状況になるみたいだけれども、確かにそうかもしれないけれど、でも私たちも準備を、満タンにしてると思うし、で明日様子を見ながら気をつけて走ろうと思うんで、いい結果を出すに力を尽くしていきたいと思う。
Guys, we wish you the best of luck. It's time to almost get ready now for the first stage of Rally Japan, which will be kicking off in 30 minutes' time. So until then, it's back to Pierre.
30分後に
Absolutely incredible. Thank you so much, Bex. Absolutely loving that grid walk. Hearing from all of the drivers and the team bosses, they're ready, aren't they, Julian?
Yeah, they are. I mean, they've been in here now quite a while, sampling the atmosphere. And from what we're hearing, it just gets busier and busier, this place. Like Thursday, it's a work day today, so it's not a full house tonight.
But it
gets more and more people tomorrow night. It's nearly sold out tomorrow night. Friday night, that is. Saturday, I've been told, is totally sold out because obviously it's not a work day the next day. So
it's going to be an incredible atmosphere throughout the weekend. Now Molly is still out and about. She's going to be doing our stage end interviews in a short while. But Molly, the atmosphere is incredible. The cars are going to be side by side. Are you ready for this one?
Oh, we are so ready, and there's already, like you say, a lot more people in the stadium now. Seb and I moved slightly just to show you this monumentous big jump that's inside the stadium. What do we think of this, Seb?
Yeah, it's obviously the reason we can do this side-by racing is to have the crossover. And we looked at the jump before. This bridge, it's a substantial construction. I can just about walk underneath it. But yeah, it's another element of the circuit, if you can call it such, that's it's an extra challenge. A bit of darkness on the underneath the surface here we were just talking about before was really kind of really smooth surface. It's just been laid, of course, so we think it could be quite slippery, bit of oil perhaps seeping through the surface. So yeah, a really demanding stage for the co-drivers. It's a very much, like I said before, keep your head down, keep reading. It's only probably 2 or 3 pages of pace notes, but plenty to keep them busy.
2 or 3 very important pages. What do you think will be in the notes before this big jump?
Before the big jump, I mean, it's quite a slow entry into it. Yeah. It'll just be a case of getting a neat exit, keeping it straight. I think it's flat. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't like to say too much, but yeah, it's quite a sharp up ramp and the same going down. So even if there's no jumping initially, when they go over the top, that kind of the road falling away, that will be the key moment. I'm sure there's going to be some pyrotechnics, and the fans are going to be loving the action here.
Definitely. We can't have pyro out in the forest, can we? And it's typical circuit, isn't it, inside a stadium? It's very narrow. We've got these big concrete blocks here. There are plenty of challenges, aren't there?
There are, yeah. I mean, we spoke just before about the surface being really, really slippery. Yeah. These blocks are not moving. You know, the service parkour is only 400 and 500 meters away. So if you do some damage, it's not far. You've got to get your car, but you don't want to start the rally that way.
Well, I have to get to the stop line in just a few minutes. So back to you, Kiri and Julian.
Guys, it's going to be an incredible stage. Cannot wait, Molly, for your interviews at the end of that stage. All right, well, as Beck said, as Molly said, as Seb said, as Julian will reaffirm, the stage is almost upon us, just about half an hour to wait. These fans can't wait, and I know that you can't wait at home. Julian, tonight, side by side, are you ready for it?
I'm ready for it. Let's see if these lot are ready for it. They can't make any mistakes, because Molly and Seb were just saying there, yeah, these are plastic, full of water. These will just move. The concrete walls on the outside of the corners, they will not move. So let's see.
Let's see, indeed. Well, stick with us. Half an hour's time until the action is upon us. We'll see you then.